Hey, this is Life for Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Hairstylist and Braider from Hell. Let's watch the video.
Alright, so I really hate making videos like this, but at this point, I don't give a fuck because I feel like as a business owner and as a hairstylist myself, like, I just cannot see myself being this inconsiderate and unprofessional with clients. So, long story short, I book an appointment with this girl I've been following for a long time on Instagram, and she needs models for certain styles. Of course, still getting paid for them. So, I messaged her and I was like, sure, I'll be a model for the style. She messages me back. She schedules my appointment. It's supposed to be last Tuesday at 10 a.m. So, the day before my appointment comes around, she messages me on Instagram and is like, can we move to Friday instead? And I'm like, okay, fine. We can move to Friday. I'm available Friday. That's fine. Whatever. Friday comes around. I get a confirmation text to my I get a confirmation email confirming my appointment for Friday, and then I get a confirmation text confirming my appointment for Friday at 10 a.m. This was my fault because I deleted the message that her assistant phone sent to me, apparently like Wednesday, pretty much trying to cancel that appointment and reschedule for this week due to a family emergency. I deleted that text because I thought it was a scam. So pretty much that text was meant for my Friday appointment. So I had to reschedule my appointment again to this week. Okay. At this point, like, everybody that, I'm telling the situation to is like, just reschedule, like, just find somebody else, like, and I'm like, I really want to get my hair done by her because I like her work and everything. But at the same time, like, I've been rescheduled twice. And on top of that, like, it's just an inconvenience because I'm like, what if I had a holiday or a vacation or, like, birthday shit coming up? Like, it's just real inconvenient. So I'm like, whatever. Like, I make my own schedule as a stylist. So luckily today I was off. And I was like, okay, let's reschedule for today, Monday at 10 a.m. Her assistant, I text her assistant phone back, they book me, they schedule it. Boom. So today comes, I get a text at 6 a.m. this morning confirming my appointment for 11. Mind you, my confirmation text said that my appointment was at 10. I get a text at fucking 6 a.m. saying it's at 11 now. And then I get my deposit sent back to me. So I'm thinking she sent the deposit back due to the inconvenience, or whatever. Because luckily I did not start driving too far to her because she lives an hour and 30 minutes away from me. So I'm like, great. I have another extra hour until, my appointment because I thought it was at 10. Now it's at 11. Whatever. I drive up there. I get to the house, I text her, I do as instructed. It says text the number when you're here, and nobody comes to the door. Like, nobody comes to the door. No cars in the driveway. It seems like no one's there at all. I call, no one answers the phone, and pretty much, like, just no communication with me at all. Mind you, this is like the third time I reschedule my appointment, and I want my fucking hair done. Like, obviously that is why I'm rescheduling with you. So pretty much my overall fucking lesson from this is if you want something done, you got to do it your fucking self. Because, like, I just think it's really unprofessional and sad that, like, I rarely seek out other business professionals to get my hair done because I'm scared of shit like this happening. Like, thank God I can do my own hair, but it's just really sad when, as a girl's girl, like, just rooting for people's businesses and willing to support them, and they turn around and do shit like this. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, all I can do is laugh, because if not, it's gonna be worse. And then on top of that, like, I will literally post all the receipts, all the text and everything in a separate video. But this shit has just been, I had to go through all this shit and then not even to get my fucking hair done. Like, now I gotta go in the hair store and figure out what else I'm gonna do to my hair, because I don't feel like doing my own fucking braids. And I'm just so pissed right now. Like, I'm just so pissed. This shit is so unprofessional, and like, I just don't know what the fuck to say anymore about it.
First of all, at least you got your deposit back. Most people don't even get their deposit back when it comes to hair. Maybe something came up, it was an emergency. I don't know. I'm not gonna stand up and say, yeah, this is what occurs. But you should always have like a backup in case you can't see her. You have another person that will do your hair for you, or whatever be the case. What do y'all think about this video? You know what to do. Comment below. And let's move on to the next video.
Get ready with me to watch the Detroit Lions put belt to ass on the Minnesota Vikings while I tell you how the girls that were supposed to do my hair got into a fight. So I used to have a hair braider that did my hair since I was in like high school, but I live in Detroit and I should tell you everything you need to know about this hair braider. Anyway, now I go to this African hair braiding shop. Establishments like that is first come, first serve. So I like to be first come so I can get served first. So anyway, I walk in, I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, go sit there. So I go and sit in the chair. I sit in the chair and they speak a different language. So they're like talking to each other in a different language or whatnot. And then one of them comes over and they're like, what style do you want? So I show them a picture and they're like, okay. I showed them the style, and like when I walked in, they were cleaning up. So they're still cleaning up. So I'm just waiting for them to get done so they can take my hair and start to separate it. So I'm scrolling on my phone and then I start to hear them yelling in their language. So I'm like, let me mind my business. So I keep scrolling on my phone. Like, mind you, these two girls are sisters. I know because I have gone to this place a couple times before. So they're just getting louder and louder and louder. And all of a sudden, all I see out the corner of my eye is boom! Like, these bitches start to physically fight each other, y'all. So I'm just sitting there like, do y'all want me to leave and come back? They keep fighting. They keep beating each other's asses like nobody stops. Like, it's like I'm not even there. They just beating each other's asses. So I'm just like, let me get up, child, before I get punched. And if I get punched, that's gonna be a fucking problem. Let me get the fuck up and go. So I get up and I go stand outside, and they're still rumbling with each other. And then after it's like, it gets a little quiet, I peek back in, and one of the girls is like, you can go back and sit in your chair. Like, are you sure? So I went back and sat down in the chair and I started to scroll on my phone again. And the girl came over and took my hair and started to like open the packs and stuff. So I'm scrolling on my phone still. And they still going back and forth at it. Like, they're still yelling at each other and everything. This girl puts my hair down and goes to fight her sister again. Like, they are fully going at it round two, beating each other's asses. Right now, I'm not playing no games. I saw how violent they got the first time, and I don't want no smoke. So I immediately walked the fuck up out of that building. I walked out the building and I'm starting to think like, who else can do my hair today? Because my hair needs to get done. And I'm about to tell my mom to come pick me up because these bitches is tripping. Y'all, tell me why I can hear them. Like I said, I stepped away from the building. I can hear them rumbling with each other from outside the building at a decent like distance away from the building. I'm out there for a couple minutes. Then I hear it quiet down. So I'm like, all right, my hair is in there. And bitch, I paid $40 for that shit. I got to go back in and get it. I open the door. One bitch has a scratch on her cheek and is bleeding. And the other girl nose is bleeding, face swole as fuck. And I'm just like, and they acted like they didn't just do it because after I saw them, they're like, you can go sit there. They're still mad at each other, but they're like, you can go sit there. Do I want to sit there? My dumb ass do. I go and sit in a chair because let me tell y'all, the state of my hair, it had to get done. So I'm sitting down and the sister that is not as beat up as the other sister asks me what style I want. Again, I tell her, she starts to separate my hair. The other sister is sitting down playing TikToks at full fucking volume. So I already know the girl is mad because when I'm mad, I play TikToks at full volume too. I'm familiar with the game. Would y'all believe me if I said they started yelling at each other again? So here's what I think is going on right now. I think they live together, and in whatever language they speak, I think one of the sisters was asking the other one for the keys to the house. She starts yelling at her, saying some type of word. I don't know what the hell it means or what it was, but she starts yelling at her, and the other sister's like, yelling at her back, like, basically, I think she's saying, like, no, like, you're not getting these keys, blah, 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 blah. Then the sister that was, like, basically asking for, I guess, the keys gets quiet, and she's still sitting there watching her TikToks while the other sister is separating my hair. And I look up, and I see a car pull up, and I'm like, what the hell is we doing? Are both of these bitches about to leave me just in the shop? Like, am I left to braid my own hair, or what's going on? I guess it was just the other sister's ride, because after that car pulled up, the sister that was playing the TikToks loudly as fuck got up and came over to the other sister and was, like, yelling at her, trying to get the keys. I think that's what she wanted. And the other sister, like, had her purse on her like a fucking fanny pack down here and like zipped it up. It was like, no, like yelling at her in a different language. So the sister that wanted the keys went back and sat down. 2 minutes passed and the sister that wanted the keys gets up again and comes over to the sister that is separating my hair. At this point, I'm like, I'm never gonna get my hair done ever. I'm like, all this for some motherfucking mini twist that I should have did at home in the first place, but I'm too lazy. Yeah. So they in the corner going at it with each other still. And then finally, the sister that had the keys unzips her purse and throws the keys on the floor. And then the other sister left. But y'all, this Edom lip gloss, this La Chocho, whatever the fuck, this lip softening balm lasts forever. It lasted me my whole hair appointment, and it's so good. Like, go and get y'all some of this if it's in stock. After the sister left, I got my hair done, and everybody acted like nothing happened. So here are the mini twists. I still have to do a little bit of alterations to it, but I guess it was worth seeing the Jerry Springer show live. Bye, guys.
Now, I have a question. Now, did anybody stay during the Rumble and watch it, or would y'all leave and take your stuff and go? Comment below what y'all would have did. Now, for this video, I'd probably just leave. I would take my stuff and go and find somebody else to braid my hair. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stay and watch nobody rumble it out. Now, you just, oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm having a brain fart. You know what to do. Comment below. This is Life with Sean Renee, and I'm out. Bye.